What's going on, guys? My name is FeintAttacks. Welcome to week 12 of the UCL. This week we're going up against Mo, the coach of the Toronto Togekiss. And boy, we're nervous as hell because we're looking kind of wild in the UCL table right now. We're standing on 5 and 5. No, 6 and 5, sorry. So to be able, if we can get 4, I think it's 6 and 5 or 5 and 5, 1 and 2. If we can get a win out of today's battle, that'd be absolutely wild. I'm hella nervous. I do want to say quickly though, throughout all of these battles, my help, from the prepping side of it has been absolutely incredible. So I want to say a big thank you to Dan, to Pat, to Mano for just really helping me out. Eric as well, and Blue, who's helped me occasionally gen the teams and stuff like that. So I want a big thank you to everyone that's helped me out so far. You guys know who you are. So let's go ahead and jump right into this battle. Be sure to check out the team builder that went up yesterday so you guys can get a feel on what Pokemon we're bringing, why we're bringing them, and what for. So we do, just to like refresh your minds, we do have Mega Latias, Rotom Wash, Mienshao, Armaldo, Dusknoir yet again for the second time in a week, and Meloetta. So, whew, I'm nervous as hell. Kind of wild. I'm predicting Mo to bring the Volcarona, Jirachi, Crobat, Swampert, Cobalion, and maybe Chinchino on there. I don't know. Maybe Lipad could make an appearance. I don't know. But I'm super nervous. Because I always am every time we come into these battles. Every time we come into these battles, I'm super nervous. Because it's just trying to, it's just trying to predict on what Pokemon he's going to bring and stuff like that. So you've got to prep in order for, like, you have to prep as, like, when I do my prep, I kind of prep for the worst things that could happen. Like, I wanted to bring Ferrothorn, we were looking at Ferrothorn, but then again, like, the Volk, obviously destroys this thing. Jirachi, Fire Punch destroys it, Crobat with a Heat Wave and stuff like that. So let's go have a look, see if we were right. Okay, so we're potentially alright. No Cobalion and no, what you call it? What was the other one I said? So I don't even know. It's too late for this. So we got Jirachi, Volcarona, Crobat, Swampert, Quill, Fish, and Rotom Cut. We don't really have any fire type coverage for the Rotom Cut, so that's kind of wild. So let's just go ahead, because I get them up on Bulbapedia as well. Yeah, I'm that kind of a battler. No Chinchino, actually. That's what I said. No Cobalion. It's got the Swampert. No chance there. So Jirachi, Volcarona, Crobat, Swampert, Rotom, and Quillfish. So looking at his team straight up, I could potentially see a Crobat lead, or he may lead with a Quillfish wanting to paralyze me straight off. If so, a nice, straight up Volt Switch, maybe Mega Latias could be a good lead there. Kind of feel like he may lead with the Jirachi. I could see the Rotom Cut being Specs and stuff like that. So I think my best lead possibly here could be the Dusknoir on the Jirachi lead or the Volcarona lead. I have no idea. I could go Rotom Wash as well as a good lead, I think. So I think my best lead here will be the Mienshao, just to, in fact, like for U-turn and stuff like that. Oh, we got them! That was scary. I didn't think we was going to do it then. I was like, who do I lead? So Mienshao's always good, because we can just U-turn straight up. Here we go, Mohit. Destroybat. So it goes with the Crobat lead. So this is kind of bad on my wide, because this thing will outspeed me. I'm pretty sure, not with the Scarf, obviously, but this thing could be Scarfed as well. So potentially, look what I could do. I could Stone Edge straight off the bat, get some damage off on this thing, but I don't want to do that. He could set up Toxic Spikes here. I definitely could go straight into the Rotom Wash. Kind of feel like I wish I would have led with Rotom Wash, or maybe the Armaldo. Let me just see if I go into Rotom Wash, depending on what this guy wants to do. I go for the Crobat. Depending on what set this guy could be, he could just go straight up for the Brave Bird. That's still going to hit my Rotom Wash quite decently well there, I want to say. So, kind of in a pickle with that. I think my best lead would have been potentially something a little bit harder there, but I don't want to take the risk or anything like that, so I'm going to go into Rotom Wash to eat up the hit potentially on the Brave Bird or anything like that. He could just U-turn straight off the bat. If he does U-turn and goes into his like Jirachi, let's say, I don't want to let the Volt set up. So even if he goes like for U-turn or anything like that, I kind of want to stay in with Rotom Wash because I want to T-Wave that thing. Or I could just hard straight up and go for the Hydro Pump. But we should be able to tank this Brave Bird quite nice there. We're more or less running a lot bulkier Rotom Wash in Spadef wise, just to take like a Giga Drain and stuff like that from him, from the Volk. He hard drew as well. Okay, cool. Does he go into his Rotom? Oh, nice little prediction there. Straight onto me. So the two Rotoms are dueling it out here. So who wants to take a Grass type move? Essentially, I could go into Ram, to be honest. I could go... Let's have a look at Mega... Well, it'd be Latios, but... Latias, should I say? I've not got my... So what am I? I'm 252, I do believe I am. Let me just go Mega Latias real quick. Onto a Rotom C. This will be Specs, if anything. Yeah, that's not touching any. That's not touching the Latias. Then I can hit back with Psyshock. I'm just trying to think what kind of like Rotom Wash do to me. I don't think it can really do too much. So I'm gonna go straight into Lati. I think it's the best play for me, honestly, because he's probably just gonna fire off a Leaf Storm. If he doubles out again, this is gonna be wild. This is gonna be wild. So I'll go into Ram here. He goes for the Willow, okay. That's barely gonna do anything. That's gonna put a burn on it, so it's just reducing damage. So the Rotom Cut has Will-O-Wisp. I'm free here to Mega. I do have Recover on me. We are packing Recover, Psyshock, Grass Knot, and Shadow Ball. No Carmines or anything like that. I did want to pack Grass Knot on this guy. I did need a stab with Psyshock, and I need a Shadow Ball as well to hit the Jirachi. Potentially for me, he doesn't really want to go into the Crobat on the Psyshock. Possibly doesn't want to go into Quillfish as well, because that doesn't want to take a Psyshock. He doesn't really want to take that. I think I'm free to go for a Psyshock, in all honesty, because it hits everything on his team. If he goes into the bat, obviously that's going to get destroyed. He may go into... what you call it? The Jirachi, but then I can Shadow Ball. So I'm going to Mega and Psyshock. Is he staying in? Like, he doesn't really have too much of a switch in. So let's hit this thing with Psyshock. This is doing a good 53 to 64. He just goes Volt Switch, that's fine. He knows he can live one. Jirachi could be a potential thing in now, or he could go Volk. If he goes Volcarona... because this is the thing I'm most scared about. I don't want to let this thing set up. I just go Psyshock again. Even though it does go Bug Buzz, that does 62 to 75 max. I can live one. And I don't think I outspeed Volcarona regardless, because I'm not carrying any speed investments. So we're going to see what he wants to go into here. I think Volk for my opponent is probably one of the best well... Yeah, Volk is probably the best bet, because then he either gets a free setup, and then I just Psyshock. Enters Volt. So let's see what he wants to do here. You see, I wish I would have had Carmine then. I could have just Carmine straight up, and that would have put me at +1. And then that is KOing the Volk, so that would have been wild if I could have Carmine, but we had to... If I run Carmine and no Grass Knot, then I have real no answer to the Mega Swamp except from, like, Mellow, I guess. I don't know, but I think Volk is probably his best bet. No, he goes into Jirachi. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna say this thing is scarfed. Shadow Ball is gonna hit nice. I can live at Iron Head anyways, so even if he wants to try flinch me, I can just Shadow Ball away. That'll be a nice there, because Iron Head's doing 24 to 29, and a U-turn is doing 29 to 35. He could just straight up U-turn, to be honest. And then if he U-turns and Volt Coronas. If he U-turns and Volt Coronas. Shadow Ball's doing like 27 to 33. So I could hard swap. If I go into Dusknoir here, I could figure out what he's actually got. So I'm going to go into Dusk, bearing in mind he wants to go for the Iron Head, then I can Shadow Sneak or Pursuit. So let's go into Void. I can feel like he's just going to go straight up for the Iron Head. If he doubles out yet again, then we make our play from there. Kind of sucks I don't have a healer or anything like that. I do have Recover, so I can get HP back on the Mega Lat, but being burnt is just one of them things that I couldn't care less about on the Mega Lat. Yes, it's only just reducing HP. I just wanted him to go for an Iron Head here, because Dusknoir eats that up. Dusknoir eats that up. Yeah, it is Scarf. Now it goes U-turn. Alright, cool. We eat that up, so it is Scarf. And the Ratchi has U-turn. So if that's doing that, yeah, if he goes Volt, then again he could just go Crobat here. I'm just trying to debate, like, if he goes Volt, I can EQ, and that does have a 2%, like, and then, who do I go into that can? Nobody really can, except from Almaldo's the only guy that can live. If I go Almaldo, yeah, we're doing good damage. We're doing good damage to the Volk, regardless, because that's still at +1. Even if I go EQ, let's say he goes into Rotom. Rotom with the leftovers. Alright, cool, so Rotom C. Is he... I think he's Specs. He could go Leaf Storm here. That hits me hard. I could go right back into Latte. In case he just goes Volt Switch like that, then he goes back into the... I think what he's trying to do more is trying to like whittle my team down quite well here. Leaf Storm could become thing. He could freely Volt Switch here. I don't really want to go into... Obviously my Rotom predicting the Volt Switch. I think that's too much of a risky play. Because if I go Latias... No, it's Mega now. Ram. Yeah, we can eat that. What other moves does Rotom see? Could he be carrying Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball's hitting Mega Latias hard there. He could go for the Willow yet again to try burn this guy. So I could... The only person I can really risk a burn on is Meloetta. So if he even wants to burn me, or let's say Shadow Ball me, he goes Willow. He's trying to burn all my team. Okay. Yo, I wish I had Heal Bell on this guy right now. That'd be wild. Okay, so we're into Mellow here. Psyshock I could go for. That's still inflicting a lot of damage. That's doing like 56 to 67. At max, he could go Jirachi. Let me check that HP because Lati. So if he's max HP, Rotom Cut is doing 44 to 53. It might not even be modest. No, honestly, I don't know. Or is he max defense? I think that's what it could be, depending on that damage. From like what Latias did. Yeah, could have been. So I think my best bet, yet again, is Psyshock. He could, bear in mind, he could go into the Jirachi, and if he does, I kind of want to just focus blast and get that thing out of the way, because that'd be crazy. But then again, that's like doing 42 to 58. So, possibly Psyshock is the safe play. Focus Blast will be a wild play, and HP Rock on the prediction on the, what you call it, on the Volk would be wild, regardless there. I think I'm going to go... I think my best bet here is Psyshock. Because it hits everything. Even if it goes into who he stays in. Okay, cool. He just goes Leaf Storm. Let's see how much this will do. We should be able to tank this just fine there. So yeah, it's gonna be like max. Yeah, he's like max. Could he be like max HP, max defense? I don't know. That kind of did quite a nice bit of damage to him. Cut. So he's not. His left is. So he's more of like a support variant, I do believe. I'm fairly free to go for a Psyshock yet again. I could go Focus Blast here. And that should KO him from this range. I kind of feel like he's going to swap out. He wouldn't swap out into the Crobat or the Quillfish because it takes it. He could be willing to sack this thing off. Focus Blast, if it hits, it's going to KO it. If he goes into the Jirachi, it's going to hit nice damage on that thing. Potentially Focus Blast could be my best bet there. So like I said, like Psyshock max doing 53, Focus Blast is max doing 67. So it's whether a case of do I want to take a risk and go for Focus Blast, or do I want to go for the Psyshock? That's kind of what I'm dealing with here. It's like I've got Psyshock, Energy Ball, Focus Blast, and Hidden Power Rock. So I think, like, they're not going to do anything else. I don't have Shadow Ball or anything like that, so I may go Focus Blast here on the either prediction of the Jirachi coming in. I'm going to go Focus Blast and hopefully we can hit it. He withdrew. Okay, that's cool. Anything, he may go into the Jirachi here, which I'm hoping he does. He does. Okay, cool. That's going to do. If we can hit this, please hit. Oh, he doesn't hit. I have such bad luck with the Focus Blast. This is why I absolutely hate Focus Blast. I could have 2-hit KO'd that guy. I could have 2-hit KO'd that guy. That is so unfortunate. That is why Focus Blast is never great for me. My Meloetta is getting ward down like hell right now. I have 2 Mons that are burnt. This ain't going too well. This ain't going too well. He's free to U-turn yet again. That's probably the only thing I can really see him doing here. U-turn. I could go back into the Dusk. But then he's free to go into the Rotom Cut again and Leaf Storm or Shadow Ball. Either way, so I think back into Dusk is the best bet, predicting U-turn or Iron Head. I do have Shadow Sneak on me, so I can hit this thing in case he wants to swap. If he does go for the Iron Head, he's free to U-turn. I'm pretty sure he'll go for the U-turn, if anything. Yeah, he just goes U-turn, that's fine. It's a crit, so that's a miss and a crit. What the fuck is happening? Jesus. So he could go back into Rotom Cut. Which he does. This is the same cycle. This is exactly like the battle with Nips. Rotom Cut. He's level 50. And he's max defense. So I can't really hit him with anything. Ice Punch would have been nice if I had that. I don't want to take the risk of the burn though. And Shadow Sneak isn't enough to KO it from this range. So really, if he does go, I could go into Lati here. But then he just goes back into his Jirachi, doesn't he? He goes back into his Jirachi. If he wants to burn me, so I think that's what he's trying to do. If he goes Leaf Storm, I can tank that up. If he's carrying Shadow Ball, that is going to be... let's say that it's not going to do too much, because he's not Specs or anything like that. Onto Mega Lati. And then I think I recover back up after that. Let's go, let me just see how much his Shadow Ball is doing. It's doing like 20 to 30%. Yeah, I can live that. I can live that. I'm going to go back into Ram. He could just Volt Switch here. He's wearing my team down little by little, and I can't do anything about it. That's kind of annoying. He goes Will-O-Wisp. Alright, cool. Cool. We already have a burn. So yet again, he's free. I wish I had Calm Mind on this guy. That's so unfortunate. I want the fucking Mega Swampert to come in and just Grass Knot that bitch. I go Psyshock if anything here, I think. In case he wants to go Volt Switch and get up out, I can recover, get some HP back. I think that'd be a decent move. So let's hit Recover. He can't hit me with Leaf Storm, because that is doing hardly next to nothing. If he wants to go straight up Volt Switch, I can stay in for one hit on the Jirachi, if he even wants to do that. It's just the Volk. It's the Volcarona I need to get out the way. I wish that Focus Blast would have hit. Why couldn't it have hit? That is so unfortunate, because Jirachi would be on half now. And then I could have just come in with... I could just get like, if I needed to sack something off, I could have sacked it off, and then I could have just gone into Dusknoir. Because Dusknoir still is dealing, even with like the Shadow Sneak, it's still doing 50. Yeah, I could have KO'd it. If the Focus Blast would have hit, and I needed to sack something off on the Jirachi, he stays in, potentially going for the Volt Switch here. Let me just get some HP back. As he just goes Leaf Storm. Yeah, that's not touching me. That's great. That's great. Alright, so that puts us in... That puts us in a nice little situation here. So now I'm free yet again to Psyshock. The Jirachi may come in, so I could go Shadow Ball. Or I could just go straight up for the Volt Switch. What am I typing in here? Shadow Ball on the Jirachi is doing nice damage. And then on the Rotom Cut... On the Rotom Cut... Why do I have Calm Mind? The Shadow Ball... Well, that's level 100, that's why. I could just go... Psyshock, but I kind of feel like he's going to hard swap out because he doesn't really want to take damage. I could just Shadow Ball. Kind of revealing that I have Shadow Ball is unfortunate, but it is the play I need to make. Hopefully he will just hard swap out into the Jirachi. It's kind of what I'm feeling here, so we'll see how it goes. Now he stays in. Okay, that's cool. If we can get the Spadef drop, I'll be happy. He just goes Volt Switch. This is the only thing. Why is this thing so bulky? And yet it just Volt Switches in and out. It's whatever, though. I think now he's going to go into Jirachi, if anything. If the Volt comes out, I am Psy-shocking that bitch. If Jirachi comes in, I can take a hit. I can take a U-turn or anything like that. The run cuts Volt. Leaf Storm. So far from the run cut, we've seen Leftovers, Willow, and Volt Switch, and Leaf Storm. Jirachi, we've seen the U-turn. Yeah, I can take the damage. Yo, go into Mega Swampert and go for the Ice Punch. Go into Mega Swampert and go for the Ice Punch. That'd be wild if he did. If he did, I Grass Knot straight up. I can eat an Ice Punch. Oh, boy, that'd be wild. That would be wild. And take that Mega Swamp out straight up. That would be hella crazy. What's he gonna go into? Who are you gonna go into? Moth Bomb. Okay, it is here. This is the time it can set up. Now this is where we have to be very, very careful. If he wants to go fiery, the Quiver Dance, okay, on our Mega Lat, I can live a Bug Buzz, but I have to inflict damage on this thing. I could Psy-Shock here. I could Psy-Shock here, inflict some damage. Pull off a crit and KO this thing guy, that'd be wild. But we're doing 60 to 71, and then I'm free. I'm free, I could sack somebody off, go into Dusk. Because he'd be on like, let's say 60 Dusk, no. Shadow Sneak comes in and KOs this guy, so I think that's what I'm better off doing. So let's go Psy-Shock. He goes Quiver Dance. You're already out, so this is where we need to be very wary. Let's go Psy-Shock. So it's Leftovers, cool. Alright, so the wildest thing now, it's at +1. Bug Buzz is not KOing me. Even if Fire Blast, but I can't, well. See, now I could go into Dusk. Or I could go into Mellow, predicting a Bug Buzz here. But if he goes, but then I'm free to go into, it's just Shadow Sneak's doing 39 to 46%. I don't really want him to go for a, nah, I've got to sack off Meloetta. If he goes Quiver Dance yet again, that is going to be so wild, but I can Fire Blast. Let's see if he's running it. No, he's going to run Fiery Dance if Fire Blast. How... Yeah, we can live that at +1 on Dusk now. That's wild. Okay, so I'm going to sack Meloetta. I'm going to sack Meloetta on the Bug Buzz. Yeah, he goes Bug Buzz, fine. Okay, so our first death is the Volcarona's Leftovers, QD, and, what you call it? Bug Buzz. So now looking at this, Dusknoir is perfect to come in. Because I can Shadow Sneak this guy. Would he predict the Shadow Sneak? That's the craziest thing. Because if he swaps out, I'm gonna be so upset. I could go Leftovers. That's doing 39 to 46. If he wants to go Quiver Dance or Fiery Dance, that's gonna 2-hit me. I think that's what he wants to do. So I'm gonna go for a Shadow Sneak here and be a kind of a little cheeky. If he swaps out, something's gonna take a Shadow Sneak. I personally like the Jirachi, to be honest. But I want to see if he stays in and goes for a Quiver Dance yet again. We have a we can live a second Fiery Dance. And we Shadow Sneak yet again, and that's that thing gone. Okay, if we can take care of the Volk and the Jirachi, that's the things I am most worried about. Stay in more. Yes, I did. Sweet. Let's go Shadow Sneak, see how much this is doing. Pull off a crit. Pull off the finest of crits. Oh, we got the Flame Body. That's... Oh, my God. He goes Fiery Dance. We can live this. Oh, yo, I'm so upset at the Flame Body touching. Oh, I'm on 3 HP. I am on 3 HP. I Shadow Sneak here yet again. He's probably gonna... Oh, he's gonna swap out, isn't he? And I'm Choice Banded in. The only option I have is to go for Shadow Sneak yet again. It's unfortunate that... Dusk, every time I bring you, bro. It never happens for you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna go Shadow Sneak. It withdrew! Seriously? I need to get my rocks up to KO that thing off. He goes Rotom. So unfortunately, my boy. Can he just get 1 kill? He doesn't get even 1 kill. My boy Void is not enjoying the... He never gets a kill. And that so upsets me. But it's good anyways, because now we've set it back. We've set him back into... So I need to get my rocks up. So let me just take a look at... Almaldo. And... Because we can still heat the Fiery Dance. We can still hit 2 Fiery Dances from the... it has a chance to kill. If I get my rocks up, that thing is down. Even if he wants to burn me, the Volk is down. Even if he wants to hard swap here. That's going to be... Oh, he's 4 and 5 right now. This is crazy. He's probably going to burn me right here. But I need this moment to get my rocks up. I need those rocks up. Oh, if he goes... Yeah, but then again, if he goes into the bat... He goes Will-O-Wisp, so he... Okay, cool. So I'm burnt. That's fine, though. Let's get the rocks up. So that's going to kill off the Volcarona when it comes back in. So my Almaldo is burnt, which is unfortunate for me. But the burn, even... on the Rotom. This Rotom's putting so much work for him, it's crazy. He could Leaf Storm me here. So Leaf Storm's doing 51 to 59, I can live that. Stone Edge, because I'm burnt, is doing 21 to 26%, which is unfortunate as hell. He may just go into the Volk and sack that guy off. But I've got no other option here. I can't EQ, obviously. So I've got to Stone Edge and pray for the hit. My 3DS is about to die. He just goes Volt Switch, alright, cool. He's probably going to go into the Volk. Put it back. Goes into the Mega Swamp. Did I hit? I can't even remember if... I don't think I even hit. I probably missed the Stone Edge, if anything. Oh, shit. Shit. My 3DS is about to die. And I have no way of recovering it. Jesus, 2 seconds. Oh, fuck, I really have no way. God diddly damn. Okay, we got 37 seconds. I'm gonna probably go into Rotom Wash. That's my only best bet here. I need to plug my DS in quickly. About. Goes for the rain dance, yeah. Oh, okay, I'm cool. I saved my 3DS's life. Oh, I saved my 3DS's life. All right, so we're kind of set back here. Holy shit. Mega Swamp. Waterfall. I'm going to Rotom Wash. He can't really too much hit me, I want to say. And the Hydro Pump is powered up by the rain. And he can't touch me too much unless, like, Mega Swampert he wants to set up. Does it get anything to set up? I don't know. I could burn this guy. I know Hydro Pump hits everything. I could burn him if needed be. Because that's going to reduce him a lot there. I could Hydro in case he wants to swap. He may go the Rotom Wash. And it hits everything. So I'm just going to go Hydro Pump. He withdrew because he doesn't want to get the burn on it. Okay, cool. It goes into this guy. Sack him off. Okay, at least one Pokemon's down. So Mo at the minute, I'm not going to lie, is playing really, really good. He's in the better position as of now. He's in a lot better position as of now. So the Volk is down. If Jirachi comes in, I am T-waving that thing. I think if anything comes in, apart from Swampert and the Rotom Cut, I'm T-waving it. Except from the Quillfish. I mean, Quillfish is Quillfish. I Volt Switch on that bitch. But I could do the Crobat. Cause I'm so upset. He's literally just been burning all my Pokemon. He does go into the Rotom. I need to import these sets. This battle is. I'm not 100% on this battle, to be honest. Okay. So now Rotom Cut comes in. It takes the rocks damage, which is good. Which is good. Leaf Storm is a coming my way. Now, if I had, I could go Mega Latte. Rotom C. Take off the Scarf. Put him at level 50. Now, depending on what set this guy could be, I think if he's bold, nature and stuff like that, I don't think he's invested in any speed. I could go Hydro Pump here. He must be like max HP, max defense, so we speed tie here, and a Leaf Storm has a 12.5% oh no, that's with no investments. So we can eat a Leaf Storm up. I could Hydro Pump here because it is a speed tie, so regardless, he may go Volt Switch on the off chance I want to, just in case we want to go for a thing. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Why does this happen all the time? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, we've lost this battle, dudes. We've lost this battle. Have had 3 misses. I've had 3 misses. I've had 3 misses. The Focus Blast miss, the Stone Edge miss, the Hydro Pump miss. This has seriously knocked me out of the mood in battling at the minute. Yeah, we lost this. We lost this. We've lost it to hacks already. I really can't afford not to go for another one though. That's the only problem. And if I miss this again, I'm just gonna Hydro. Thank you, fucking Jesus Christ. There we go. Thank fuck for that. That would have. That could have been so. That could have been avoided so much if the first Hydro just hit. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm genuinely pissed off. Because I really can't see myself winning this. Genuinely can't see myself winning this. I think the Jirachi needs to go down in order for Sensei to come and hit things. If anything. I feel like Mo's made a really bulky team. That's genuinely how I feel. No, I wish I would have brought fucking Calm Mind. That's annoying. It genuinely is annoying. This always happens in games where they're super important. Because if the Hydro Pump would have hit first time he goes into Jirachi, he's probably just gonna fucking Iron Head or Heart Stamp or some bullshit like that. If he... Nah. I was just gonna say Nasty Claw, then I'm like, nah, fuck, he's Scarf, you dumb fuck. The only thing I could really see coming here is either a U-turn, but we're at what percent? 43. We're at 27%, so we can live any move from this guy, even if he wants to go. U-turn's doing 20 to 24 max, and we're at 43 HP, so we're at 27%. Let me make sure this is the right Rotom. 8 speed, 28 Spadef. I mean 28 defense. So yeah, he doesn't kill me with Iron Head, but he's probably going to flinch me to death. U-turn doesn't kill either. I Hydro Pump here because I've got no other reason not to. I could go for the T-Wave, because then I can outspeed this thing with Latte. That'd be a decent, but he could just U-turn right into Swampert regardless. So the T-Wave there would have been just unfortunate for me. I'm going to go for the Hydro. He goes Heart Stamp. Okay, cool. Crit. That's cool. What the fuck do I do now? What the fuck do I do now? I don't even know if the crit mattered, but it was just... It's just a crit. He gets a crit. I think I go. He's locked into... Yeah, he's locked into, Heart Stamp, so that's not doing nothing. Unless he tries to flinch me to death. I think I recover here. Mega Latte. I think recover is my best option, even though Shadow Ball would be nice. To hit this thing. I'm in a bad situation here, a real bad situation. How much is like Heart Stamp doing to me? So the question is, do I recover? Which I bear in mind think is my best option, because because Latte can take on pretty much his team, apart from the Crobat, depending on what that thing is like. And the Rotom's down, so the Quillfish, the Crobat. So I think Recover is the best option. Because genuinely, he can just... He's trying to flinch me down. Watch him get it, watch him get it. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I've lost this. This is so unfortunate. I'm so upset. Mo has knocked us out of chance of playoffs. I have one last shot and I recover there. If I pull this and recover... Yo, fucking flinching is such annoying. It's like nobody else really wants to take a, what does fucking Clamps do? No, because then he's freely locked into stuff. I think Heart Stamp's just destroying me, regardless. Yeah, it is. I just go Recover here. I have no other option. He's going to get the flinch. So that's that. And he goes Heart Stamp. I need you, Ram. Please recover. Please. Oh, fuck this. I'm forfeiting this shit, man. Fuck this. Mo. Such a... Don't get me started. That is such a stupid fucking... I go EQ. You could go into fucking... Yo, I fucking hate it. Flinches, they piss me off so much. I'm just gonna Earthquake, I don't even care anymore. If it goes into the bat, it goes into the bat. Fuck it. This is gonna do a lot. The fucking pure missing and hacks cost me this game. That's what fucking pisses me off so much. I'm not fucking. If I would have missed that, I would have laughed my ass off. At least I make it somewhat not as bad. Yo, if we KO him off with the crit, that'd be wild. If we had enough to KO it off with a crit. Yo, should have locked myself into Stone Edge. So unfortunately we lost against Mo 3-0. I'm not really going to say too much about that. Taxing, possibly, you know, I missed Hydro Pump, I missed a Focus Blast. I think potentially if those things would have hit, I probably would have had it would have been a lot different. But you know, it is Pokemon, so who gives us? That's really just knocked us out of chances for playoffs, and that's so upset me due to the fact that we were hacked to death and we hacked and lost this match. So it's whatever. Anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy. I know I'm being really super salty right now, and I really don't care. It's just unfortunate that happened. So yeah, I'll catch you guys back later.